This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
The use of hypnosis has always been viewed as one of the most controversial and interdisciplinary practices. It can be related to the practice of medicine or psychology. The question concerning the accreditation and licensing required to practice hypnosis is argued about in the United States, and different states have different legislation in this reference. This paper explores the regulations that consider the practice of hypnosis in the state of New York. In 2005, the legislature of New York State passed a law referring to the licensing of comprehensive behavioral health therapists. The law employs very broad language and states that everyone who is involved in the practice of behavioral therapy of any kind is to be licensed, yet it does not mention hypnotism. The law regulated the use of biofeedback therapy as an activity requiring a license from a practitioner. The description of biofeedback therapy includes the practices frequently used by hypnotists, such as cognitive restructuring, progressive relaxation, imagery, and psychophysiological therapy. To be licensed as a practitioner of this therapy requires a master's degree. Overall, in the United States, there is no accredited qualification for the practice of hypnosis. This way, certified hypnotists may be involved in what can be called non-therapeutic hypnotism. To practice hypnotism in the state of New York, the practitioner does not require the license of a behavioral health professional, but they are required to use the proper terminology. The National Guild of Hypnotists has developed its standards of terminology, according to which a hypnotist is obliged to refer to the services they provide for the clients as hypnotism, but not hypnotherapy or counseling. The Guild warns its members against using the word therapy for what they do because, in most states, practicing any kind of therapy requires the license of a healthcare professional. In other words, the hypnotists in the state of New York are to hold their services out to the public under a non-therapeutic banner. The specialty certifications in different fields of hypnotic words are awarded to the practitioners by the National Guild of Hypnotists. There are regulations concerning the titles of practices for the owners of more than one certification. Besides, since no specific professional qualifications refer to such an area as hypnosis, the practitioner is to be registered as a mental health professional to work in the state of New York. Such titles as hypnotist or psychotherapist are legally recognized as general titles that may confuse the clients. This way, when providing professional services, the practitioners are required to use their actual qualification name, especially in cases when a general designation is not limited to individuals of a certain profession. For example, it is important that in their advertising, the practitioner makes it clear in which mental health professionals they are officially registered in the New York State. This qualification is to be mentioned and maintained by the practitioner. In conclusion, the hypnotists are to know their obligations and the state-specific laws practicing in New York State because very simple errors such as term misuse of inappropriate formulations in advertising may lead to legal issues. Did you like this hypnosis practice regulations in the state of New York sample? To get more works like this one, make sure to check out the free database of academic paper examples at ivypanda.com. You will find thousands of samples for all your study needs without even having to register.